Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna start a new series, Building with ShootingCat. So basically what I'm gonna do in this series is show you how I decorate my levels. So there's gonna be a lot of raw footage of how I'm decorating my levels, but I'm a pretty fast decorator in my opinion. Anyways, let's get started. So the first level that I'm gonna decorate is the Deer and Free. I already showed you the layout that I made of it. So now it's time to decorate. So there's gonna be a lot of episodes of me decorating this. So hope you enjoy on how I decorate my levels. So this is the first part right here that we're gonna make. So for this episode, we're just gonna do the ship part. This whole ship part. At start, you might think there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I need to do here, or maybe just a few things, but it's gonna take a lot of time. First of all, what I want to do is add movement to all of these saws individually. Second, add a gradient at the bottom, maybe. And then third, add something else. So, first I'm gonna start with the gradient. I'm gonna go to layer 10, just for extra. And where I'm gonna start making the gradient effect. If you haven't watched the video on how I make the gradient effect, please make sure to check it out. And also, soundtrack please. There we go. Soundtrack adds a little bit more, you know, some enjoyment while watching this video. So here we have the gradient. I'm gonna move it right here, and then I'm gonna make the whole gradient. It's gonna take a lot of objects, as you can see, 525 already. So we must be very careful with the object limit. Or there's another variation which probably I might use later in the episodes. But for now, I'm not gonna do that. I already have some stuff here. Oh, that's a bit too bright. How about this one? Ooh. I really don't know about this one. So let's grab T3, don't fade, and add to a new group 27. And let's add it somewhere right here. Then this is where the this is where it starts. So group 27, then move time and lock to player X. So move time is gonna be just random, 100. We're gonna add an alpha trigger here to group 27, so it like appears instantly. And then somewhere right here, hate to spam this button because I've done a little bit better with just the edit. And we just made it opacity 0. And man, if I didn't forget, in case, I'm just gonna remove the star pause, and let's see how it looks. Ooh, but I think it's still a little bit too bright. But I don't know, this is like actually has the glow or not? Wait, that the color channel that we chose, did they have the blending on? Yes, they did, but the only thing is that the saturation brightness is all the way up. What about this? Well, it's too oversaturated. Let's try, I don't know, this one? Nah, it's a little too thin in the glow. No, of course not. No, I didn't want to copy it. Nah. Ooh, this one. Oh, maybe this one will work. Wait, let's actually try. I think this actually might work. Let's try it. Yo. This actually kind of works. Damn. Okay. This actually works. But maybe I want to add a little bit more layers to the gradient effect, so I'm just gonna move it somewhere right here and copy this whole thing. And then what I'm gonna do is just put something beneath here. I'll move it somewhere here. Then choose the same color channel. Copy. And there we go. Then copy this again. Then do like this. And then there we go. Now let's see how the gradient looks. Yup. Or wait, at the bottom it's a bit weird. But why though? Well, let's try this again. I'm gonna make the gradient effect again. But we will start somewhere from here. And then okay, there we go. And something like this. And then select the whole thing. There we go. Then move it somewhere right here. Add it to the same group. T3, don't fade. And copy the whole thing. There we go. And then select the color channel. Now it should look good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know how, but it's beautiful with all those gradient effects. But maybe I want to add a bit more glow at the bottom. So I'm gonna, like, no, actually that, actually I'm like gonna try using light background. And let's see how glowy it is. It actually adds a glow. But there's a little bit of overlapping. No. This is gonna take a lot of time. There we go. Now it should add a little bit of a layer at the bottom of the gradient effect. Yup. Perfect. I like it. So that part is done. Now the next part is the background effect. So it gives me that icy chilly vibes. So why not add these? Like they're sort of a crystal. Sort of crystals. So we're gonna do something like this. There we go. But actually they're like separated from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and then select this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. There we go. Now, what color channel should I choose? This one? I think this is fine. Alright. New channel, B4, don't fade. And maybe I might need to scale this. Wait, Wait, let's... Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna do something like this. Alright, I think it's good enough. Now we can just copy the whole thing and move it where it needs to be. There we go. Now we're gonna move it somewhere like here. 28. Yes, it is already to a group. We're gonna add... Sorry about that. So we're gonna add it to a group. Lock to player X. Also 100 seconds. And then we're gonna also add the alpha trigger. 28. And then... Yes, and then edit. Move all the way to the left of the level. And opacity 0. And now it should... Oh, wait, actually, wait. Not lock to player X. 9999. And then 250. Now it should be good. Okay. Okay. Wow. This actually looks nice. But I want to add a bit more movement to those icy pillars. So why not add them like to a group? Some of them individually to their own group. And then move them a certain amount. So why not? But I'll also need to know when it's the right time. So what I'm gonna do is select them to a new color channel so I know which one of them is the real one, which are represented a little bit brighter. Then I know at the point where I need to move them. If you understand what I'm talking about. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do... Pause. And then I'm gonna move this thingy right here, which is group 29, by minus 30 by, well, about 4 seconds. And I'm gonna do bounce out. And then it should look like this. Now it's a little bit too off, so we're gonna... No, somewhere right here. There we go, that's what I want to see. Alright, now for the group 30, 30 and 31, yes. They are gonna go up. So this one's gonna go by 20. Sign in and out. Let's try. Sign in and out, 4 seconds. And then 31 is just gonna move by minus 20 and bounce out. So let's try. Alright, let's try and see as it is in a level. I think they're moving too early, so I'm gonna move these move triggers somewhere a bit later. Somewhere right here. Alright, now for the next group, which is gonna be this one. 32, we're gonna do like background, and then 33. And then also like background, so 32. Let's move it down by -40. Wait. Or maybe that's not a good idea. Let's move it by -30. 5 seconds this time. I don't know if it's gonna do a big difference in the time, but I think it will. And group 32. And then this. Wait, this is actually group. Oh yeah, it's group 32. And then this one is group 33, which is gonna move up by 40 with sign in and out. Alright. Let's move this down. There we go. Now let's see how it looks. They're moving too early once again. So I must delay these move triggers again. Somewhere right here. And now I think it's gonna be good enough. They're moving again early, what? Yeah, they're moving too early once again. So let's move them a bit more. And now this is the time where I need to copy these things right now. Extend them a bit. I think it's good enough. And then just make a bit more of these copies. I don't know what that I just did, but it went completely wrong. Okay, I think this is good enough. Okay, now let's add more groups. So 34, like background. 34, and then we're just gonna -40, bounce out, and then 4 seconds, and then just the last piece, which is gonna be group 35, which is gonna do the same thing as all I know. Wait, yeah, this is, I forgot to color this. And group 35. I hope now that it goes as expected. Cannot even see them, so I think these ones right here are just useless. The only thing that is useful is this right here. Somewhere towards the end. Now it should work. Now why did... And now there's gonna be the part where that object. Yes. Alright. It's good. It's good enough. Yeah. Alright, the next thing is adding some particles, because I think there's a little bit of a need of those little bubbly particles. Well, any types of particles. So I'm gonna set them... This one's? Yeah, this one's the right one. Alright, the particles. So I'm gonna go to group 2 actually. And now what I'm gonna do is go here. And now I must remember which one is the real one. So let's see, like you cannot even differentiate on which is which. Alright, so this is gonna be for a little bit of more like little effect. That's gonna add a little nice magic touch to the level, but this is what we're now gonna do. One's gonna be like background, second one's gonna be this. And I just move them as you want to. Right here, right here. Yee. Some right here, right here, right here. Yeah, some right here. Now what I'm gonna do is just spam these particles. There we go. But I think it's gonna be a little bit too much, I think. Maybe I'll need to remove some. There we go. Right here, just a bit. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough, and then the final part. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's see how it looks. I hope I didn't, like, overkill anything. Actually, not at all. Okay, just die there. I think I didn't overkill anything. It looks fine. I think it looks okay. Yep. I think it looks okay. Alright. What else now? Pulses. That's one of the most important things here right now. So we will now add pulses in the sync of the song. So background, somewhere like here, 0.2. Oh, it's a little bit like right here. Oh, it's a little bit too much of that opacity. Wait, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do 1.0.7 and then make it a little bit darker. Somewhere like here. Now let's see. Actually, wait, they're a little bit too pale. Somewhere like here. No, it's a little bit off sync. And now we just copy. But I still think it's a little bit too blue. Alright, now I'm starting to think that these pulses right here who have 1 second should be a little bit faster, so let's try doing that. So, not 0.7 seconds, but 0.4 or 3. 0.3. And now all the colors... Actually, wait, where is it? Where is it? Enable link controls. Select filter, yes. Select filter, that's what I want. And then I can select all these pulses only. And then make it a little bit... Now let's try. Still a little bit too bright. Still... You know what? Those long pulses aren't actually too bad, but these ones right here are a bit too bright for my liking. So we're just gonna make them a little bit darker, somewhere right here, and then make it 0.4. Okay, I think it's good enough. Now let's see how it actually looks in a level. And actually, you know what? Those long pulses should be a little bit longer. Those pulses should be a little bit longer. Okay, now we can just make them 2 seconds long. And now let's see how it looks. That's more like it. Yes. It looks good. It looks good. Damn. Now I have to take a break. Alright, now for the final touches. So, where was the part where it's like that little snap? Not that. There it is. So that little snap right there. So we're gonna get that overlay. I forgot to deselect the filter. So right here, then like this, and then yes. Okay, now let's check out how it looks. Oh, wow. What? I didn't want to do it. Wait, I did it a little bit wrong. There. And then right here, it should have been 0. Alright. Now what? Like... I think... Let's try here. So we're gonna use these. They're just gonna... just spin around. They're just gonna spin around for us. And that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. Now we're just gonna center them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add them to group T2. Or actually T3. And then we're just gonna scale each of these particles by here. No, that's not what I wanted. And we're just gonna add them to like background. 35. And we're gonna add the center for the rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. New group. Then which was the group? So group 35. Then just move them 2 seconds to the left, about 100. Just some blocks. And rotation, lock object rotation, 35, 36, and then just rotate for about 5 seconds here. -1. And also I forgot to do the same thing for this one. And also I'm make the 36 group the center of the rotation object. Just, yeah, and then wait, you know what? Actually, just -200, -200, about 3 seconds each, or 4. Yeah, 3 seconds. And now let's see how it looks. Okay, here we go. Ooh. It a little bit too slow. They aren't big enough for some reason. Wait, let's scale them back to 1. And then we're just gonna scale them together so it, like, expands. Because it looks too small for some reason. Thought it was going to be a good idea, but nah. Okay, let's do like this now. There we go. Now they're scaled. Do it about 3 seconds. They should be fast. And then 1.5 on each of these move triggers. Now it should look good. And also I forgot to don't fade and T3. Now let's see how it looks. Okay. Not bad. Well, let's check out that again. It needs a little bit of a more gradient effect, so I'm gonna add another gradient effect. There we go, and then like this, and like and that's not what I wanted anymore. And then we can just do this. That's a little bit too much. Alright, my last one I wanted. Yes. There's an overlay again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't use too much objects. Now we can just add them to a group. T3. Yeah, just somewhere like this. Don't fade. Then which group is it? 37? Yes, it's 37. And then just move it for a bit. Just 4 seconds, and that's basically it. It's gonna be group 37. There we go. And I also forgot to do this. Now let's see. Wait. Hello. 37. 37. And where did you go? Somewhere right here then? Because I didn't see that gradient effect at all. What happened? Go. Group 37. T3, don't fade. You just move. What happened there? Something like this? Well, now let's try it again, because I didn't see that gradient effect at all. Oh, it's a little bit too slow, so... And it's a little bit offset from the screen, so we're just gonna select it here. Make this a little bit slower, somewhere 0.3. 7 should be good enough now. But it doesn't add enough of that effect. 0.5. Yeah, I think this is gonna be now perfect in this situation. But it's too much though. You can see those little gradient thingies, so we'll copy color background, brightness all the way up, saturation 0. Yeah, blending, and then 0.5. Yeah. Now it should be good enough. Let's hope. You know what? You can still see that though. Gosh dang it. Let's hide grid, because that way I will know for sure if I see those little gradient thingies. 0.2. A little bit, but it's... yeah, it's just pale. So I don't know, I think I should make it a bit bigger, I guess. So rotate it right here, make it a little bit bigger, somewhere like here. And I think I might need to actually use the object limit bypasser. Because the object limit is a joke. Like, why, RobTop? Why couldn't you just let people make as many, well, place as many objects in the level as they need, and then just be living a happy life? Actually, this one's not needed. And now it should be good enough, and saturation just 1, or maybe like that. Maybe a little bit brighter. Alright, now let's see. Maybe we need to move it a bit to the left as well. 2, and now it should be good. Or maybe a bit more. Right here. Now it should be good enough, I think. Now it's good. So I think we're done. I think we're done with this part. Oh, now let's see the final results. So I think I am done with this episode right here. So thank you guys for watching the first episode of my new series, Building with ShootingCat. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and also subscribe to my channel, and see you in another episode of Building with ShootingCat. See ya!